Hey, crafty friends. You guys, you have to go to Dollar Tree. You have to run to Dollar Tree, pause the video and leave and go to Dollar Tree because these little babies are going to be sold out. You guys, I was so excited when I found these. I actually saw them from Bree, but I grabbed a bunch of these and I wanted to show you a couple DIYs, and then I just wanted to show you different ways of taking your own junk, your own home decor, your old fun items, and incorporating these beautiful trees into that existing decor. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. I'm going to take these wood medallions I got at Menards, and they were so inexpensive. They were on clearance. And I'm going to take my crackle medium from Folk Art. You could use whatever you guys want. Elmer's glue, doesn't matter. This is just my preference. I'm going to take it, and you want to try and only use single strokes of your paintbrush when applying this crackle medium. If you overlap your strokes, then you're going to ruin the crackle effect. So I'm going to apply this to both of the medallions, and then I'm going to grab my heat gun, which is going to intensify my crackle. This crackle medium also dries very fast, which I love. After that, I'm going to grab vintage linen, which is my favorite white from the DIY paints, and I am going to try my best to do single passes over the crackle medium. If you do like several swipes of your brush, it's going to end up pulling up the paint and ruining the crackle. So you want to try to go for single passes. So I heat it up once again to dry. And then I'm going to go in with the second medallion, and I'm going to use Gypsy Green. This is a beautiful vintage looking green, and look at that crackle on there. It looks like an old piece that got taken out of an old building. I'm going to clear both of these with some Big Top, and then I'm going to take my drill gun and drill some holes in both of these. Now, for the bigger Christmas tree, remember these are oh, isn't that beautiful, that Dollar Tree Christmas tree? I am pushing this in here and it is not moving. Now, I'm not going to reinforce that with any glue because I think of storing things, and I think it's going to be easier to be able to take that Christmas tree out and store it versus having it stuck in there. Now the little one, since it is smaller, I did glue that one in, and this is how they turned out. These bases are so cute and so easy to make, especially if you already have like salvaged wood pieces. Oh my gosh, those are going to make for great bases for all of these new Dollar Tree Christmas trees. I actually think I'm going to make more and put them in my booth because they are going to make for great displays, and they were so easy to make. So I hope this inspired you. I hope you guys have some of these on hand. Okay, this one, my friends, we're going to take some brass candle holders. I love mixing my brass candle holders up and I like putting them in sets of 3. However, you can do whatever you want. I do actually have all of these available on my website right now too. But I don't want to damage any of my brass candle holders. So I have a phobia about commitment, and committing to putting hot glue in one of these is just not happening. Okay. So we're going to do temporary, and we're going to put floral foam in the middle of these. And I am just using, just like these scrap pieces, these really little pieces, and I'm just stuffing them in there. I am going to just use my finger and kind of get it in like a little circle there. And then I'm going to stuff that. And again, this is for, you can totally do whatever you want to your candlesticks, but this is just for temporary use. I don't want to damage them. So we are going to take the base off of our beautiful flocked Christmas trees. You just twist them on off. I'll probably show you in another video, or in this video, but a different DIY. And then we are just going to stick these right in there. That's it. That's it. You're just sticking them in there. And then we're going to do, what other one? I wanted to do these beautiful little tiered one. And this one has a longer little wire stem. And this has a longer, I don't know, flute neck. I don't know what it's called, you guys. And I'm going to put that in there. Now that is too high. So take our little wire cutters. I'm going to cut some of that off. I don't want it sticking up. I want it like sitting on top, which it still is not. So I'm going to cut it off a little bit more. Remember, I don't need it permanent. I lied. So this isn't permanent, the floral foam, but I am going to put some hot glue on this like stick itself and put it in the floral foam. Again, this isn't adhered to the actual brass candle holder. Come on, stay there. Side note, my friends, I realize it's actually better to hot glue the little stems and put it in the floral foam because it came out in one piece. Oh, Tinkerbell. These I had to like scrape out the floral foam since I didn't connect the stems with hot glue. Now again, I'm not hot gluing this. Remember, this was just in there and then I hot glued the stem. So this is the way to go. After the mess of trying to explain that to you guys, this is how they turned out. I don't know if any of y'all saw my Halloween decor, but I love incorporating these brass candle holders into my bookshelves. And this is going to look so beautiful on my mantle during the holidays. I hope that it inspired you guys as well. Now I'm going to take this hammered, this is almost like a copper color spray paint, and I am going to spray paint this white Christmas tree with this color. I love the white, but I wanted to give it a little bit more of like an aged look. Then I took the flocked Christmas tree and cardinal, and I wanted to see how the spray paint would react to it. So I decided to give it a little ombre look, and off camera, I went in a little bit more with the spray paint towards the bottom to really create that ombre effect. And you guys, they spray painted very nicely. It did not disturb any of the bristles. It didn't disturb the flocking on the other one. And now we're going to grab these doorknobs. I found these at the flea market. I'm sure y'all have seen this done before, but I have not done it on my channel, so we're going to go for it. So I'm going to take painter's tape. They had these little holes on the side of them, and I'm going to tape those on down because I'm going to fill them with hot glue. Now, luckily, these were not hollow on the bottom, so I was able just to fill them directly. So you might have to play around with the stems. You might have to cut some down, but these actually held up very well, meaning like they didn't topple over or anything. I was worried about it toppling over with the bigger Christmas tree, but after filling it with hot glue, I just made sure that I kind of held the tree there for just a little bit to ensure that it was gripped in that glue. And they turned out wonderful. You can also do this idea if you have cabinet pools or anything like that. You can put them in there with the smaller trees, but this is a great way if you love vintage or salvaged pieces. This is a great way of adding these trees into your decor, maybe with junk that you have in your hoard. I know that these have been sitting in my shelves for a little bit, so I was happy to use them in this DIY. Y'all, if this video is getting you excited, if it is giving you ideas that are popping into your head of all the different ways you can incorporate these, then drop me a comment down below if you want to see more of them. Because let me tell you, I got tons of ideas for you, just not enough time. So let me know down in the comments and I'll make another video showing you other ways that we can put them into your home decor. I wanted to remind you guys that all of my social media links are down in the description box. And if you guys did not hear the announcement on Thursday, I am introducing a monthly subscription business group. It is going to be held on Facebook. You can go to my website, unicorndustdesigns.com, and you can see all of the other information regarding that business coaching class. The link will be down in the description box. I think I already said that. And you all know the drill. If you're digging me, if you're digging the DIYs, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys, let's hop back into the rest of these cute little decor ideas. For this decor idea, we are going to use these beautiful earth tone stoneware items, a little mini bean pot, and then another little crock. I found these for $2 each at Salvation Army. And again, my friends, I'm not gluing any of this in. I can't and I won't. One, because I know that if I found this at the thrift store and somebody had glued styrofoam to it, I would cry. I would have absolutely cried. So I cut it down. Let's see how far. I want to get that pretty good in there because I don't want to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? So when I put that fat Christmas tree on there, it's not going to hopefully show. Now that one is showing. Do I want to put... Now my solution to cover it up was to paint it. I am not a fan of that loose snow stuff. Ain't messing with it. And I didn't want to put Spanish moss under here, so I am going to paint the floral foam white. This is going to help it blend in, and then I won't have the mess of the fake snow in there. And if I did get a little on the crock itself, the DIY paints are water soluble if you don't seal them. So now I'm going to easily stick that tree right into that floral foam. And again, it's an easy way of storing it because I can take that tree out of the foam and then store them over the seasons, or I could reuse my crock pieces. So for this one, I stuck some floral foam in there, and this is why I always keep the scraps. Not that you can see because my big hand is there, but I'm just pushing those onto the side so the floral foam doesn't move. And then this one, I just kept the wood base right on it and just set it on top of my floral foam. This was an easy way of utilizing some, I don't know what I said, of utilizing these pieces that for some of you, you collect and are already in your home. And now we can take them and use them seasonally as well. I love these little crocks. I love the earth tone neutral colors, and they're easy to fit in with pops of color in your home decor as well. And again, for me, I love knowing that I can break these down, reuse my crocks, or easily store them for the next holiday season. Can we just take a minute right now to say that the easiest, does anybody else have this problem? The easiest of DIYs, little projects. This isn't even like a DIY. It is showing you what to do with decor. I have tried filming this 4 times. 4 times with 4 different trees. I messed up a tree. I cut it too short. Then I didn't even like it. Then I went to Dollar Tree to buy more because, you know, I thought this is what I wanted, but it's not what I wanted, you guys. Okay, just needed to vent real quick. Okay, so now let me show you. I am taking this princess glass, and it has this beautiful chamber candlestick holder underneath it. And I am going to so this one has some floral foam in there, stick. For some reason, I envisioned it with the green tree, but when I tried this gold tree in here, it was just so pretty. And it's okay if it doesn't stand up perfectly because our glass is going to hold it. Now, if you have oil lamps that don't work, you guys know that I collect oil lamps. You can do this as well with your oil lamps. And it's a great way of making use of decor we don't use or that is just for show, you know. So let's see how this looks all set up and decorated. Now here she be looking so cute. Is this not the cutest idea? And like I said, I love oil lamps too, so I can easily do this same thing with some of my oil lamps, even taking the chimney off of the oil lamps and then sticking the trees inside of it. And this was another version as well. I love the natural wood on this one. It kind of looks like winter wonderland. And I love being able to incorporate these trees into my existing decor items. And now I get to leave them out all year long, which I'm not mad about. You guys, I'm watching Murder Mystery. I'm doing my thrift haul. And then I listed this beautiful mid-century modern tea kettle. And I was like, oh my gosh, another vessel for a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. And it looks so cute, you guys. This is a great way of taking like your grandma's old teapots or tea kettles and using them and giving them new life during the holidays so you can remember them. And literally all I'm going to do is stick it in here. That's it. Just gotta play around with them though, because the bristles make it a little wonky, but once you find that spot, look at that. It is such a great way, you guys, of taking out decor that means something to you, that's special. I know so many of you that collect family items like this, and it's a great way of remembering them during the holidays. Isn't that so stinking cute? This was on the haul on Thursday. I don't know if it's still available, but definitely go check that out. Thank you all for spending time with me today. I hope this inspired you to go pick up those trees, use them with some of your existing decor, and if you want more, comment with a Christmas tree. How many licks does it take to get to the... Oh no, that's a naughty song. I'm trying to think of the Tootsie Pop commercial. I don't know. You guys drop it down below. I'm doing, you know which one I'm talking about, the owl and the little boy, like the Tootsie Pop. What? Comment down below what it is. Okay. Hey, you guys. No. Whoa. That was a struggle. Did be, okay.